We are 5 minutes till noon, so good morning from about Pink, Oklahoma, I think is about where we're at. On Highway 102, heading south to Highway 39, from where we will go west, I think, to 177, and make our way to Ada, Oklahoma, to Folgers Cafe. Might be Folgers Cafe, I don't know. Spelled like the coffee, like the drink, only not spelt the same, but it is spelled the same. Oh man, got Paul behind me, Dwayne behind him. Paul's on his new Road Glide, Dwayne's on his new F6B Honda. I've been wanting to check this place out for a while, but they've got the worst hours. They're only open like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will correct that if I'm wrong. But the hours are 10:30 to 14:30 on 3 or 4 days a week. That's it. Ada's not a super small city. It's not a super big city. You'd think they could do better if they were open just a little bit longer. Maybe they're just retired and this is what they're doing for fun. I don't know. I don't know the story. I just have heard that they have good burgers, and I like a good burger. So this is where we're going. It's Friday. Temperature's about 78 degrees, freedom height. Absolutely no sun yet today. We've been sprinkled on a couple times. You can see the clouds up there are looking a little drippy. So long as I don't end up in a torrential downpour, I don't really care that too awful much. And we have cows. That's 2 movie quotes in less than 5 minutes. Well, this is interesting. That way?
Yeah, we're right.
My map's not wanting me to go this way. We decided to kind of detour a little bit. Not detour, just take a different route. A route that I've never been. Looks like we're turning on Drummond Road. We stayed on 102 down into Wanette. And 102 dead-ended, as I thought it was going to. So now we're just on some backcountry paved roads with no lines, which would be nice if they weren't terrible. But it's different scenery, and you can't be mad about that until it shakes you around and you can't talk. Until somebody walks out of the woods and wants a toll. You shall not pass. That's 3 movie quotes. So we're gonna come into, I think, Byers, Oklahoma. And I really don't know where we're going from there. We're going to Ada, the Folgers Cafe. Someday. As long as we get there, I say before 13:45. So we're not the assholes that walk in at the last minute and request a burger. There's my check engine light again. This darn Power Commander, it's wonderful, but it's not. And these back city drivers, back county drivers, are awful too. I'm gonna shut my camera off. I need to pay attention to this road out here. All right, we're pulling into downtown Ada. I don't know which side of the road this place is on. We're just kind of making it up as we go. Luckily, we're down to 1 lane now, though, so I don't got to figure out what lane I'm supposed to be in. men's and boys wear, needful things, Subway, Chickasaw Market, Ada's Candy Shop, Jim Jewelers, Diamond Shop, Nine Months, etc. Maternity wear and accessories. She was a little rough. I'm an asshole. So Ada's hopping. Everybody's got long bed trucks hanging out into the street. We got a donut shop. Seafood, steaks, burgers, and more back there. Baby, I'm not fooling. Richardson's Western wear. Guns, gold, and guns. What more do you need? Should be coming up on it. I think that's it right there. That's the place. That's the place. Folgers Drive-In. Established 1935. We might not be sitting down right away. That's what I was thinking. Stratford, Oklahoma. Been here one time. To the Stratford Peach Festival. I believe I've talked about it before, that I came down looking for some peach cobbler. Not only was there no peach cobbler, there wasn't even any ice cream. There were lots of peaches, there were peach pies, but no peach cobbler and no ice cream. So if you imagine stuffing two largemouth bass and an alligator gar into a sardines can, that's about what was happening at Folgers Cafe in Ada, Oklahoma with myself, Paul, and Dwayne. It is a tiny little place. The bar stools, we had to sit at the bar. There wasn't a table open. If there was a table open, they were all two-seaters. The bar stools were a lot lower than they should have been. Our knees were up in our teeth. I ordered a bacon double cheeseburger with everything but tomatoes. Add bacon and grilled onions with a basket of fries and a sweet tea. Pretty good burger. Your classic onion burger. Classic Oklahoma onion burger. Not quite as good as Sid's or Johnny's in El Reno, but it was pretty good. My buddy Daniel from back home in Fountain County, Indiana, could tell you what kind of machine baled those hay bales. Just by looking at them. Anyway, definitely a fresh patty, not frozen. The lettuce was a little meh. The bacon was a little dry. The burger patty was a little dry. But it was an okay burger. It was a good burger. I'd recommend you go try it if you're in the area. Been there since 1935. Owned by the same family. One of the grandsons of the original is still cooking the burgers. It's been in 3 different locations. The location it's in right now has been there since 1951, and they have kept the place clean. Probably done a little remodeling here and there. It looked nice in there. I don't know how long Robert's Grill's been in El Reno. but I don't think it's been there since 1935, and this place was loads cleaner. Excuse me, I don't think it's been there since 1951, and this place was loads cleaner than Robert's Grill in El Reno. If I was in town, I'd go back, but I'm not going to make a special trip, as I got so many other places to go. So right now we're heading north on 177 until we get to Byers. We're going to turn west on 59, head back up through Purcell, Washington, Cole, Blanchard, Newcastle, swing into Margarita Island on the south side of Oklahoma City. Not the south side, it's kind of the mid-western side of Oklahoma City. Have a beer and head home before we get too awful wet. Rolling through Rosedale, Oklahoma. I don't know if I've ever been here. Don't think I have. Might have been through here with my brother-in-law when we came down to the Peach Festival, but I don't think so. This Dodge Dart in front of me is about to drive me freaking insane if he doesn't set his cruise control. Ham radio operator. Squirrel! Smells very pine solly here. Wonder why that is. I should have been recording on that road back there. That's what we used to strive for in the sport bike days. Lots of 90-degree turns that are kind of slow but fast sweepers. Good times. We're getting ready to get on to what we used to call roller coaster road in the sport bike days, because you could catch air on some of those hills. That is 74B for Bravo. Going through Cole. We're in Washington right now. We're going to get back into Blanchard here pretty quick, and then be on the straight shot back to Bethany. So I think we'll call it here. I'm not going to try to record myself catching air on a 900-pound bike. So y'all come back now, you hear? Appreciate you riding along. We'll see you on the next one.